What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Henry, you know, and today I got the tier deck profile for you guys. Top 32 at Oceanics, you know. Let's get right into it.
Alrighty then.
So, first we have free Rhino, you know, free Sheeran, free Havness, free Merly. Pretty standard, you just want to mill them all, you know. Then we've got the danger stuff. Free Nessie, free Mothman, one Snake, one Rabbit, and one Bigfoot. I like this just because it's kills floodgates like Rivalry, and there's also free K Bit Stick, and it comes up for a little bit of the spice that we play later.
What about Thunderbird? Why don't you play Thunderbird?
Card's ass. Want to pop face ups, not face downs.
Fair enough.
One-offs is Jet, Zephyros, Gizmex, Snow, and the Strudo. So I don't play like cards like Goki Pole and Shadow Beast because they're not that great in the hand. These cards all work in the hand. Jet because I play just one other target, which is Smashes. It's just because it's another mine out with Smashes. You can summon it with like Merle if you have Merle on the field. If you mill it, you just summon it off Elf and you can just search Smashes for free. You can also use Dark if they're playing Splight, summon it blue, get your Jet, summon it a lot of free monsters. This card is broken.
Yeah, the card's broken. Should be banned, not gonna lie.
That's all for the monsters. The spells, we have our board breakers, free Dark Ruler, free Super Poly. I was considering not playing this, but it's kind of good in like against most decks.
How many cards do you run in your main deck?
44.
44. Did you see these 6 a lot?
I think I saw a lot of them. Like, I saw a lot of them in the right times. Like, these, a lot of time I saw them against Sprite. Against Tia, I saw combinations of these. I think they're pretty good in general. This one especially, because even if it's a brick against your opponent, like it doesn't do anything to their stuff, you can still super poly your stuff away.
It's actually like a negate or not as well, right?
Yeah.
Interaction on your opponent's turn, even with your own creatures.
So, other cards, Desires, because we like drawing. This is broken. Other one-offs, Instant Fusion, that's broken. It is alright.
Send Snow.
Yes, it sends Snow. But like, sometimes you might hit, like, it's not ideal because like, it's not a card you want to hit for danger. It's not a card you want to use before danger, so sometimes,
Just said it, bro.
but then I won't have as many cards in hand for dangers, which might be an issue. And Smashes, good mine out, pretty good interruption, doesn't target, doesn't destroy. It's one of the bricks in this deck, but it is what it is. Traps, too solid because Menos is trash. You know, if you mill it, it's bad. If you mill this, it's good. And the last card, Eradicator.
Tell me why.
You go first. You just call spells. It's that simple. You call spells, you win the game. It's an FTK against.
What if it's against me?
If it's against you, obviously I'll list traps, you know. But the thing is, as the tournament like progresses, right? You know, and in Top Cut, you know what everyone's playing. So, like,
It gets better.
if you know you're playing against Spell Spot, you always go for this and you just call spells and you pretty much just win. If you know you're playing against a trap deck, you just call traps. Yeah, pretty good.
Alright, let's see your extra deck.
Extra deck. 2 of this, 1 of this. Pretty standard.
Standard.
The other fusions, this, and this. Also pretty standard. Gigantic. So this is good because you can like overlay your stuff, like your Elf and your Merly, into this, and then get your Jet Smashes. It's also good because if you overlay it with Link Monster, then it's 3200, which means it's a target for Eradicator.
Does it beat over Hiko Talker?
No, it does not beat over Heat Soul, as I found on a stream. Please do not watch that stream match. It's the only one I lost in Swiss. So the targets in this deck for Eradicator are Gigantic. It'd be this one and where is it?
Bigfoot, right?
Bigfoot. So this is another reason why we play Bigfoot. We can summon it with the Jackalope. And also Drakus Stapelia. And Kick Close, if it's under the field spell, then it'll be over 2,500. So, announcement, alright. Dweller. This is the only rank 4 I played. Most of the time you just want to blind Dweller. I sometimes miss Reader, but I couldn't find much space in my extra deck. I had like huge extra deck and I needed to cut stuff, so I just cut Reader. This is fine in most cases, even against like Splite. It stops the Ronin, stops like, if they're playing Adventures, stops Enchantress and Dracoback. Rank 2s, we played quite a lot. IP, Elf, Phoenix, and Dark. This is broken. This, I wanted for like, because New Zealand's got a lot of Rogue, I just want to pop back Rogue. And it's also to play around Super Poly because it's fire. Like, your opponent, if you summon 2 monsters, your opponent's is, especially if they're like tier monsters, your opponent's not going to be like, I'm going to Super Poly, so you just Phoenix kill their Super Poly if you think it's Super Poly. Elf, just for your Link, your level 2 plays, like summoning back Jet, summoning back Merly. IP, this was debatable. I kind of wanted to play it just because a lot of time you're left with not a lot of monsters and you just want to make something small. In that case, you can make IP. It also protects your Zerberus from destruction if you want to make IP before Zerberus. And you can just do stuff on your opponent's turn with Zerberus, which is good. Finally, we have this broken, Send Snow. Snow's best card in the game.
Send Snow.
Zerberus, broken, big attack, banish everything, doesn't target. This sets this card. Very good. This is also good if you L5B. They can't use any special summon monster effects. Free against Sprite.
Will they just Dark Roller you?
Dark Ruler? Yo, Dark Ruler? It's alright, it's alright. You have this, right? They Dark Ruler, you flip this, and then you chain.
Summon back Merly?
Yeah, summon back the Merly. And then you can just use Select to get this off.
Sweet.
Alright, side deck. We have a lot of hand traps. Gammas, Nibs, and Joels. So this is all for the mirror. Like, you will side all these against the mirror because you hate Dweller, you don't want to be Dwellered. This, everyone shotguns Dweller on their turn, so on your turn when your turn starts, so you just gamma them, 3 bodies. This one, when they end their turn with Dweller, you just nib them. Droll.
Good card, just good card, right?
Yeah, it's good card. Like, even if they Dweller you, they're probably not going to make a huge board, so you can probably just make a board against them, small board, make a Dweller back at them, and you should be fine. 1 Ladybug. And for the back row, we have 2 Galaxy, 1 Feather Duster, 1 Reboots.
Because that's all you really need.
Yeah, these are good for like, you just mass mill and then you can pop like Rivalries, Skill Drains, etc, etc. This one's just pretty good to draw. And Reboots,
My worst fucking nightmare.
I started against pretty much everything going second because every deck has like random traps that you don't want to deal with. Like, people just sign in like a Pointer, Anti-Spell, Rivalry, Skill Drain, etc, etc. And that's it for the deck. My tournament results, I came 22nd, I think, after Swiss. I went X1-2, so it was 5-1-2, 1 loss on stream to MathMech, and then the 2 draws. top 3201 and then top 16 I lost against my friend Isaac. Shout outs for this video. Shout out to the guy behind the camera, Charlie, and my other roommate Elliot. Also shout out to the other Melburnians who topped, Josh Vine, Sanjay, and Isaac. Also shout out to, especially for Bowden and Jesse, they helped a lot and gave me the list for this whole deck, you know. Shout out to Dan Smith and Auto Event and Judge Staff and Geek Culture for a really well done event, I guess. That's about it. Shout out to the Mind Goblin token, Suship. That's about it. Thanks for watching. Sub the channel. See ya.